how to make lounge pants. What you're going to need: a sewing machine and some fabric to make your pants out of, a pair of pants to use as a template, some elastic, and a nice good sharp pair of scissors. We're eventually going to have 4 layers of fabric to cut, so they need to be sharp. How to measure your elastic: go ahead and take the spool, stretch it out, wrap it around your waist, overlapping about an inch. Make sure it's a little bit taut, and snip. The fabric comes off the bolt folded in half, so you have 2 layers. If you're able to, you are going to fold it in half once again. If not, you are going to have to cut 2 lengths of fabric. Please make sure you leave some room at the bottom for a hem and some room at the top for the casing for the elastic we are going to use. Go ahead and fold it in half. You will have 4 layers now. Again, if you cannot get your pants that are folded in half onto one length, you're going to have to cut 2. So have the raw edges towards you, and also the point or the butt of the pants towards you as well. Those pants are folded in half, as you can see. Go ahead and cut along the back of the pants, about a ½ an inch away from the pants, all the way around. I didn't quite cut up enough, so I'm showing you here I had to take more off the waist area. Go ahead and unfold it. You should have 2 pieces of fabric that look just like this. What you're going to do is use a zigzag stitch and go from this point and sew all the way down to this point on both edges. You definitely want to use a zigzag stitch or the lightning bolt stitch if you have one, because that fabric is going to stretch and you don't want the thread to pop. Once you've done that, go ahead and open it in the opposite direction, putting those seams together. 1 seam, 2 seam, line them up, go ahead and shake it out, and you should now have this, which looks eerily like a pair of pants, right? Making sure those seams are together, you're going to start at the bottom of one leg, go up, around the crotch, and down the other side. Once you do all of that, it's time to make that casing. I don't know what I'm trying to show you here. I don't remember. Okay, take your elastic, and I'm just laying it across so that I can kind of eyeball how far I need to fold that down. I am not a measurement person. If you need exact measurements, you are watching the wrong video. Okay? So just make sure there's enough room in there so that you can do your stitch, and that elastic can move freely inside without twisting and bunching. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 clip in place, remove the elastic, and then fold the rest down, and again eyeball it so it's semi-even all the way around. Few minor adjustments, and then we're going to go ahead and use Wonder Clips, as many as you need. I don't know why I'm about to use so many, but it is what it is. You're also, while I'm clipping, you can pin if you'd like. You're going to go ahead and do another zigzag stitch towards the bottom of that hem. Please leave about a 2-inch gap to put the elastic through later. Now the hems. You can have whoever you're making them for put them on inside out, roll up the hem to the height and clip it, or if you have the fabric that will fray, go ahead and put it at the height. What I then do is put my hand in there, hold where I want to put the mark, unroll it, mark it. Now to do a double hem, I have that mark, I fold it halfway up, and then I fold it again up to that mark. If you have fleece like I do and don't have to worry about fraying, just fold it to the length you want, and then you can mark it with a chalk pencil or whatever you want, or clip it like I did the other leg. Go ahead and sew about 1/4 of an inch from the fold all the way around. And remove the clips as you go, I think I'm trying to say there. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. So get all that done. And then, oh my goodness, this is fast. And then put a safety pin through your elastic, the end of your elastic. I'm holding the other end down with my sewing machine. I just put the needle through it, so I didn't pull it through. Work it all the way through there. Make sure the elastic has not turned or gotten all wonky inside there, and then sew the ends together. Now you overlapped it about 1 inch, remember, so you're going to sew those together, covering as much of that inch as you possibly can. Trim off your threads. Go ahead and yank to get that elastic back in that casing, and sew up now with a zigzag stitch that 2-inch gap. You now trim the excess fabric, if you have any. If you did a double hem, you're not going to have any, remember, or double rolled hem, I think it's called. So I'm just cutting the excess fabric off the waistband here, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the legs, cutting all that off. And there you have it. And your finished product is coming up. Any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. Thank you.